right, friends, welcome back to the Mile High Shufflers and Shuffle Curious January Shuffle Challenge. This is day 10, and we will be going over the Polly Pocket, or what many people like to call the X step. So this is a movement that is very heavy in the fundamentals of shaping, but don't turn your heads too quickly because Polly Pocket has helped me so much with my Moss T-step. There's a switch that you need to do on a Moss T-step, and really a lot of things that involve Moss. And the Polly Pocket has really helped me with that. So I think everyone should learn this move. It's, pretty fundamental to shaping, but it's very versatile in other circumstances. So first off, I'm just going to give a demonstration of the movement in the front and then in the back. So to break down the Polly Pocket from scratch, I really want to go over the Shaper's Running Man first. So we all know our normal running man where we're coming here, but a Shaper's Running Man will be in our perch, and then as you bring your front foot down, you're actually going to strike with your heel, and then when you bring your back foot, you're sliding it back, you're going to end up on your toe. So it'll be here. Then you're going to come up to your perch, and you're going to repeat that. So it's kind of like this. It's almost like a skip. The reason why I show that is because essentially the Polly Pocket is a Shaper's Running Man diagonally. A lot of people call it like the diagonal running man as well. Instead of going forward with your Shaper's Running Man, all you're going to do is bring that front foot diagonally. So you're going to come here with your front, and then with your back, it's going to come out like so. This is one of those moves that it's hard to do slow. You kind of need momentum to keep it going, but I will try my best to show it. So from the back, you're going to be doing that Shaper's Running Man, but your first step is going to be diagonally to the side, like I showed before, and then you're going to slide your foot out here, okay? And then to get back to our perch, all we're going to do is use the front foot to kind of push off, and then you're going to return back to your perch from here. Okay, and then you're going to do the same thing on the other side. So you're going to bring this foot across, then you're going to shoot that foot away, and then you're going to land on your toe. And then this one's going to land on its heel. So ready? Here. And then you will repeat that sequence over and over again. So if we want to do counts, we'll go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And I don't know if you guys can see what I'm doing with my hips. I don't have the most flexible hips. That is something I need to work on, but I am shifting them side to side. For example, I'm coming here, 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 here. I want, if we're using our environment, I want to face that column when I'm Polly Pocketing to this side, and then I want to face those columns when I'm Polly Pocketing from this direction, or into this direction rather. So it's really all in the hips. Before you guys even start trying to get this move, kind of go like this, because this is the motion that you'll be doing. So get your hips warmed up, get primed and ready for that type of movement, and it'll actually help you perform this better. You'll feel that you'll have momentum as you go into each of those steps. So really try that out, guys. I mean, do that Shaper's Running Man. Try and get that down first. And even if you need to start slowly, if you're doing it here, you can slowly start crossing your legs and then get wider and wider and really start shooting your hips out in each direction, and do that more intensely each time. And then you will achieve a very solid, clean looking Polly Pocket. So practice this very slow, and then graduate to a higher speed. It's going to be very difficult to do it fast. Initially, you kind of want that slow to medium type BPM, put on some house music or like some res, and then try and perform it that way. Also, be patient with yourself, because this takes just a lot of upper body coordination and then lower body coordination as well. So it'll take a while for you to be able to distribute your weight correctly, but you'll kind of feel that twist and how you're hitting it with your heels and then with the toe in the back, and then how you switch into the perch, and you'll kind of feel it come together. So be very patient with yourself. Just give your brain some time, sleep on this, but practice it a lot, and I'm sure you'll get it. Finally, if you need a visual aid on the floor, this is called the X step for a reason, because you're going in an X type of shape. So if you want to put an X on the floor, it'll actually help guide you where you need to put your feet if you're kind of getting tripped up with that. Your perch foot always comes back to the middle of the X, and then you're just going down the lines on each side. So maybe I'll do a video on that as well and just showing that visual aid. But that is all I have for today. Tomorrow we have day 11. That'll be the Charleston. But let me know if you guys have any questions on the Polly Pocket. I know that there's a ton of shapers in the accountability group chat. So please put your questions there as well. That might be a very good resource for y'all. But besides that, hope you guys take care, and I will see you for day 11, Charleston.